When an elementary student can tell you more about gender-neutral pronouns and attend an assembly where men are dressing like women and not know who George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Pledge of Allegiance are, we're going the wrong way. You need to know that the acts of perversion that they are exposing elementary students to, it's not education, it's indoctrination, and it should be called child abuse. We've got to turn our churches around. If we've got problems in our city, we've got problems in our pews. And the biggest problem is we would rather entertain than we would evangelize. We would prefer to apologize than to declare. Well, I don't agree with you. Not what I said, it's what he wrote. We've got to turn our homes around. We live in a nation where the sanctity of marriage is no longer desired. We have a generation that would prefer to raise 2.2 dogs and 1.9 kids. 65% of marriages in the United States today end in divorce. 70% of children do not live with both biological parents in one house. That's going the wrong way. We can no longer hide behind an excuse. Well, Pastor, what do you want me to do about the economy? I'm not in office. We can no longer play the blame game. It's not my fault, it's the heathens in my neighborhood. We can't just point at the problem. For the sake of our children and our children's children, we have got to heed the word of the Lord and turn it around. We've got to decide that we have enough power within us based on what the Word of God says, that one of us can put 1,000 to flight and two of us can put 10,000 to flight. That what we bind on earth is bound in heaven and what we loose on earth is loosed in heaven. We've got to turn it around, and church, the only source that's powerful enough, the only resource that has enough strength in it to make this nation correct its course is the anointed Word of God declared in boldness and without apology. This truth may not be what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear.